Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I am the CHALL, and today Chall Chats Blackpool Pleasure Beach. On the opening day of the season, we were at the park to take a look at the Grand Prix site after the announcement earlier in the morning that Amanda Thompson had announced that Grand Prix would be removed at some point to make way for a future attraction. In this video, we're going to have a nice little fun debate about some potential replacements for the Grand Prix site. If you've got any suggestions, then please leave them down below in the comment section or private message me. And we'll try and get another video up at some point throughout the season using your suggestions and try and explore the possibilities of your ideas. Before we get started, make sure you do like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you never miss another YouTube video. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers and 500,000 views. We are literally almost halfway between 2K and 3K. And for now, guys, let's get into this video and let's talk about everything you need to know about the potential future attraction down the line at the Pleasure Beach Resort. So we have to start with some details. So this will be located on the site of the former Grand Prix attraction, an aerodynamics electric powered car ride that opened back in the 1960s. If this new attraction will be a brand new roller coaster, this will be the first of its kind of attraction since the opening of Icon back in 2018, which as of 2024 was nearly exactly 6 years ago. With the schedule books of the manufacturers booked up for the next couple of years, Pleasure Beach Resort isn't the highest of priorities for a new attraction. However, anywhere between 2026 and 2029 is my personal prediction for an opening of a brand new attraction. With this being not the highest of priorities for manufacturers in the very near future, we've got some time to discuss what could happen on that site. Now, my personal prediction is a brand new roller coaster. The Grand Prix site is an amazing location and could offer some really fantastic elements in certain areas of the site. As you can see here on this Google Earth image, shout out to Google Earth and Google Maps specifically, you can see the Grand Prix site at the bottom end of the screen image in yellow with other yellow areas there. Now you may think, what are those other yellow areas? Well, they are the Thompson's Carousel, which I would suspect would either be worked around or it would be moved to a new location. You've also got a tiny little truck ride, and you've also got the Eddie Stobart attraction near one of the other turns on Avalanche, near the lift hill of Avalanche, where the first turn is. You have potentially got a little bit of grassland to work with next to one of Avalanche's S-bends, as I don't think Avalanche will be involved in the removal of the site. I don't think Avalanche will be removed as part of this development. I think they'll work around Avalanche, especially with how Icon, for example, back in 2018 when that opened, you saw how that interacted with the terrain, you saw it interacted with the Big One, Big Dipper, Steeplechase, near Nickelodeon Streak, and any other attractions around the site as well. You saw how Icon worked its way around all the other attractions and how it intertwined and interweaved with the landscape of old rides at Pleasure Beach Resort. So I suspect the same here with this next development. I suspect this will intertwine with Avalanche, go over and under it, and work its way back to the Grand Prix site. So with that in mind, let's have a look at 3 types of roller coasters after doing all the research on the current ride lineup, roller coaster lineup, and what the park is missing in terms of seating arrangement and style of roller coaster that I could see come into the site over the few years that I'm predicting this new attraction will open between 2026 and 2029. So despite the opening of Icon in 2018, my first prediction is a more family-orientated style LSM launch coaster by Intamin. We know Intamin has been working hard with the refurbishment of Valhalla in the past couple of years. However, I think, in my opinion, Intamin will be called again. What's the good thing about this LSM family launch coaster? Close to the ground family or family thrill maneuvers, especially in those yellow areas on the image. You can go back to the image on the site in question and you can see some potential grounded elements where it can intertwine with the walking bridge nearest to Grand Prix and also with the pathway leading towards the likes of Icon and Big One. You could even have more than one launch if you wanted to. You can have a racing or dueling coaster, and it could even feature some kind of dart ride element, a multi-dimensional coaster element, specifically in terms of Intamin terminology. You could have a different style train for the arrangement of the coaster. You could have uniquely themed 2-person seater trains for a normal family thrill launch coaster or a family launch coaster. You could even go for an ATV style similar to Juvelin at the Jersey Summerland. Or you could go with the jet ski style. You could go with something like Dark Coaster at Busch Gardens Williamsburg in terms of seating arrangement, or even Arctic Rescue at SeaWorld San Diego. You could even go with the spinning trains. We know that Intamin's going to be working on a couple of interesting coasters. We know they've had a couple of interesting previous coasters. with spinning cars. Futuroscope added one in recent years. You've also got one that's set to be the Hollywood Drift coming into Universal Hollywood in 2025. So there's many different possibilities here with this particular type of coaster. And I think that Intamin have got a really good opportunity here if they're called upon with this attraction to work on an exciting new family launch coaster if the Pleasure Beach Resort decides to go down this particular route. The second Intamin and the final Intamin on this list is an Intamin Hot Racer, which could be a single or dueling, which could be a nod to Grand National and the dueling element on the classic wooden coaster. You could include inversions, but you don't have to. And the capacity, in my opinion, feels right for this park, with 2-3 trains potentially, and a possible capacity of 6 to 9 per train. You could go with a family thrill coaster or a thrill level coaster, depending on if you want to go a bit more family. And with the fact this is going to be Europe's second only hot racer and the UK's first single rail coaster, this will be a unique attraction for Europe and the UK, and it gives wonderful promotion for Pleasure Beach Resort in terms of marketing and commercial development. The Intamin Hot Racer Coaster is a very new concept to the roller coaster community and the theme park industry as a business and as a corporation industry. And the Hot Racer really is a nod to the RMC single rail, but includes some of the amazing Intamin elements seen on other types of coasters, such as launch coasters, and even some hypercoasters as well. For me, the Hot Racer would be a unique coaster and an amazing addition to the park and the resort as a whole. And I think it would work, it would really intertwine with the Avalanche's site. And of course, it would intertwine with the bridge and the pathways across the rest of that site at either end. Finally, you've got the Mack Stryker coaster. Now, this is going to be opening in 2024 at Europa Park with Voltron, and you've also got one coming to Fantasiana. So there's a range of potential elements for this roller coaster, such as a dart ride section, a launch or lift hill, or even both, inversions or not, and interactions with the bridge, as well as Icon and Avalanche, and much, much more. There is an opportunity to do some incredible theming, especially with the work that's been done to Ghost Train this past season at Blackpool Pleasure Beach Resort. For me, I think that with the work they've done with Ghost Train and the work they've done to several other attractions throughout the close season, they've got an opportunity, a really strong opportunity to work with local artists and concept designers. They've got an opportunity to work with Mack Rides on creating an immersive experience for the UK. And they've got the opportunity to create what I believe is a brilliant thrill coaster that many thrill seekers will love, not just in the coaster community, but in the general public also. Now, the total capacity of the roller coaster is good for the park and is needed to help with improving crowds because with a new attraction like this, the crowds are certainly going to increase. And so you need the capacity to be able to deal with the increase in crowd level from previous seasons. And for me, I think that this attraction fits the bill. So with a single rail coaster, a family launch coaster, and a Big Dipper style Infinity modern coaster with potential for lift or launch, you've got a really good opportunity here to deliver a world-class experience for families, family thrill seekers, or thrill seekers in general. And Pleasure Beach Resort, in my opinion, will deliver an incredible ride experience and an incredible experience overall. And Pleasure Beach Resort, for me, has got a really good opportunity to really make use of the technology used in the roller coaster market to create their next major new attraction. Now, we have to make it very, very clear that it's not confirmed to be a brand new roller coaster. We're only delivering roller coaster types. However, if you want to see me do a video about other different ride types, such as dart rides, family rides, anything like that, then please do leave a comment down below. I'm very interested to do this kind of video because it gives me a chance to look at non-coaster additions they could go for and see what works within the vicinity of the site. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. Make sure you comment down below your thoughts below. I am the CHALL. Ta-ra for now.